Alright guys, how you doing? In this video we're going to be putting a Proline Baja body onto my Traxxas Slash 4x4. I'm not sure yet what I've got to do with the body posts. I probably will have to raise them somehow. But I think first things first, we'll cut it out and then we'll see where we're at. By the way, here's the part number if anyone's interested. Alright, so first things first, we've got to cut this bad boy out. And what I normally like doing is just doing a quick rough cut to get most of the stuff off. Definitely looks like it's sitting too high, guys. I think these Nerf bars are going to have to definitely come off. And I want to try and run this body as low as possible. I never like body shells when they're just jacked up. It just looks silly. Alright, now I've just got to cut it round there once more. And just follow that line. You want to go fairly careful. You don't want to start any cracks, because all they're going to do is spread when you crash and bash. Alright, so I've actually managed to fit the body onto the standard post, and I think that's how it's meant to be. I took off these little side Nerf bar things, put the holes in there that were already marked out on the body shell, and it actually fits almost perfectly. I've just had to trim a little bit around the front here, look, and a little bit extra off the bottom, and on the rear I've had to cut a little bit out the engine compartment to make it fit on there. So next what I'm going to do, I'm going to go around the whole lot with some sandpaper, and just make sure there's no sharp edges or any splits or any cracks. That's going to lead to future sort of splits in the body shell. So the more time you spend doing that, the better the outcome's going to be. If there's any little splits where you've sort of missed a bit with the scissors, any tiny, minute little split like that, it's going to lead into a crack. So you really want to make sure you give it some time and make sure there's no rough edges, no splits, all the way around the outside. If you leave them on there, it's just a starting point for a split to happen. Alright, so it's all smooth around the edges now. So next, I'm now going to put on these window masks. Alright, so with that all on there now, next we want to key up the surface. And I like using these sort of scouring pad things. And you just want to go over all of it just to key it up, and it just gives somewhere for the paint to stick. Now you will see these scratches, so you don't want to go over anything what you're going to leave clear like the windows. But once you get the paint on there, you're not going to see any of these little scratches. So next, you want to degrease it all. And I like using brake cleaner. So this stuff here, this doesn't attack the plastic. Some other brands do. So make sure you test it first on a small little offcut to make sure it's not going to knacker your plastics. Alright, so now if you're going to get fancy, you could mask up all this engine bay and you could paint it all chrome or detail it or anything like that. But the thing is, I'm a basher, I'm a beater. It's probably not going to last me that long. So it's not really worth all that time and hassle for me. So I just want to get this thing done as quickly as possible, really. So next I'm going to paint it. And I'm going to paint it with my legendary red colour. I know a lot of you guys always ask what colour I use. And this is it here. Abzima also make one. This company here, and their red is actually exactly the same. It's just called something slightly different. And I may well smoke my windows afterwards, we'll see. And then once we've got the red on there, we'll back it with a little bit of this white stuff here. And that's going to make the colour pop. Because if we look at this thing up here, this is the same red, and this one is backed with black. This one here is the red, but it's backed with white. And as you can see, it's a little bit brighter, and it doesn't stand out as much on camera, but in real life, this one definitely looks a lot nicer. Well, it does to me anyway. So you want to make sure that these are nicely shook up and that they're warm. If this stuff's cold, it's not going to spray on nicely. So if this is cold, then just put it in some warm water for a while. Not boiling water, you know, maybe something 30, 40 degrees centigrade, something like that. Warm it up, and then give it a good shake for a couple of minutes, and you're good to spray it on. So first of all, I like giving it a dust coat first, because what that does, it gives the paint like a sort of a key for the paint to stick to. Then, once that's dry after a couple of minutes, I'll then go around and give it its final coat. You can hold it up to the light to make sure you haven't missed any bits. Alright, so while that paint's drying, I've got a set of these paddle tyres. And I think these are probably more suited for the Traxxas Rustler, but they're a little bit wider, and I reckon they're going to look really cool with that Baja body. So let's chuck them on there and see what they look like. Oh, check it out, guys. That looks awesome. I can't wait to get that body on. Let's see if it's dried and we'll get the white colour on there. Still a little bit tacky. I think we'll give it another half an hour and then we'll stick some white coat on there. So while the rest of that paint's drying, I might as well just cut out some of these stickers. Now what you want to do when you're cutting these out, you want to cut them as close to the edge as possible. Because I know some people, they just cut them out whatever because it's clear, but it's going to show up once it's stuck on. It's not going to look as good. And I don't go too mad. I don't go right into these little crevices. I mean, you can do. And now once that paint's nice and dry, you can then go ahead and spray it with your backing colour. In my case here, I like using the white paint. And you don't have to go too mad with this. Just give it one coat. You know, even if it's still a little bit blotchy, it's not really that critical. Alright, so that's dry enough now, so now we can get these window masks off. Alright, so now I've got this smoke paint, and I've never used this before, so I'm not really fully sure what's going to happen. Let's try a little bit on this offcut. Yeah, alright, we'll go with that. First time for everything. I'm not really sure how much you're supposed to put on. How does that look? That looks pretty good actually, guys. Alright, we're going to leave it at that. I don't want to go too mad. So give about 10 minutes to dry off and then we can put on our stickers. Now, it might seem obvious, guys, but you have to pull off this film before you put on your stickers. Years ago, I painted up one of my first body shells. I put all the stickers on top of this. And then when I realised that this has to come off, all my stickers came off with it. I didn't have any more stickers to put on and it was kind of game over. But, oh, guys, look at the shine on this. Check it out, guys. It's a shame it's not going to look like that for long. Alright, so I painted this wing here black, and you might notice I've mounted it a little bit further back. It's supposed to really be mounted like this. I mounted it a little bit further back, only because if you put that on there, the whole thing kind of looks like it's a little bit too far forward with a lot of this back bumper sticking out. But I want to keep that on there because it's going to sort of help protect the body and the car and everything. So with that on there further back, it kind of, I don't know, I reckon it looks better. If it was mounted there, it looks like, I don't know. Let me know in the comments, guys. What do you reckon? Oh, guys, check it out. That's come out so much better than what I expected. Too good to use. I don't want to use it. I mean, I feel like I should keep it as a shelf queen, but I bought it to be used. It's got to be used. I mean, hopefully this thing's going to stop this thing from parachuting. It's supposed to be more durable. I think it looks wicked. I was a bit sceptical at first, but I really think that looks good. So give me a note in the comments, guys. What do you reckon? What do you reckon to this look? Do you like it, or do you prefer the other bodies? I'm really excited to try this thing out. I mean, I really think it's going to be better over the jumps. Hopefully, that's going to be the end of all that parachuting effect. So, guys, if you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, smash the bell button to stay notified. Also, if you like this video, share it on all your social medias. All right, guys, see you soon. Bye.